Nah, he didn't shoot anybody. He didn't hit nobody. But so the backstory of this girl calls the police on her boyfriend. The boyfriend doesn't say nothing about it. They end up arresting him. They put him in because, you know, whenever they show up, which is a stupid ass law. I mean, it works. I'm not gonna say it's a stupid law because it does work in certain circumstances. But the girlfriend called the police on the boyfriend. The boyfriend gets put in handcuffs. The cop, as he's walking by the vehicle, an Acorn allegedly hits him on the chest or like falls out the tree. He thinks it's a shot. So he jumps on the ground and starts shooting, and then the girl cop starts shooting at the vehicle. So the guy that just got put in handcuffs, he's in the back of the police car and they're shooting at him. So let me see if they got this. Here we go.
Shots fired! Shots fired! Shots fired! Shots fired!
Look at this.
You know. I'm hit! What? I'm hit!
So now the cop, he says that he's hit because an Acorn allegedly fell on him. But if you watch the girl's body cam footage, she's like, what? Who shot? So there's a dude in the back of the police truck in handcuffs. They pat him down, but he starts shooting at the truck and says that he's shooting. So now he's crawling across the street because he tells other police officers that his feet and legs had went numb so he couldn't walk. So right now he's crawling like he's actually shot, but he's not shot. And he just emptied a whole clip. Remember we was talking about with Andrea in the back of the vehicle. The guy is handcuffed. So imagine you just sitting in there and a bullet just whizzes through the back window. Bow, nigga. There's not a lot of space in the back of them vehicles. All you can do is lay down. The police are shooting at you. And they're shooting from two angles. One from the, well, not from the actual front, but from the side. And you can see her. So look, this is her over here. He's shooting at the back of here and they're shooting across. And the guy sitting in the back seat, he just got put in handcuffs.
You know. I'm hit! What? I'm hit! In the car! I was shot through the car! Oh!
Do you know your tag number off the top of your head?
And this is the girl, she called the police on her boyfriend because she said he stole her car. But when the police showed up, like this is the woman's body cam footage. So this would be the other side. It says so Marquise Jackson, damn, okay, Curtis Jackson's son. No. He was suspected of stealing his girlfriend's car and was restrained in the backseat of the police vehicle.
Okay, it's okay.
So listen, you don't hear anything. You just hear a fucking white man talking about shots fired.
Do you know your tag number off the top of your head? Okay, it's okay. What? Oh! Where, right there?
So look, this nigga's on one knee shooting at the back of the vehicle and she's shooting across. So they're basically shooting at each other because if you shoot through the car, it could probably hit something in there, ricochet, it could probably hit your damn partner. But we heard no gunshots. This nigga's rolling on the ground like it's an action movie, like he's Tommy fucking Egan. He's shooting in the back of the police car, and there's a dude in there, and they're thinking that he has a gun. Nah, regular police cars aren't bulletproof. They just regular trucks. I mean, they may have like slight panels, but for the most part, those windows aren't bulletproof. They just regular trucks. But this nigga's on one knee because he swears that he got shot, but he got hit by an Acorn. But no one can verify if he got hit by Acorn or not. And you heard out of nowhere, you just hear shots fired. But listen, you don't hear shit.
Okay, it's okay. What?
Let's go!
He had been previously searched before the deputy yelled, "Shots fired." Nah, he's not dead. This nigga survived. I don't think he even got hit. I think once the bullet, the first shot went off, that nigga like laid down in the seat.
Hey, Jesse, are you okay? Get in the house! Get in the house! Jesse! Get back! Get back! Where is he? Where is he?
In the car.
Hey, look at this nigga. Look at this nigga, bro. Hey, Movement, thank you for that $10. Movement for graffiti. Always have to run before you finish your lives. Thanks for the entertainment, Mo. I'm gonna chop all these up and I'll have them up on the Mo, so you can go back and watch them. Look at this nigga. He got hit by an Acorn. This nigga crawling across the street. It's like a Starsky and Hutch. The police academy meets Reno 911. And look, she's like, what the hell's going on? And then the girlfriend is yelling. The girlfriend making it worse. I always say that if something's happening to me, don't yell at the police, man. Let them be able to hear. Hey, nigga, stop shooting. Nigga, I ain't got no gun. That wasn't me, man. That wasn't me.
In the car.
43, give me traffic. Shots fired. Shots fired. I got a deputy down. Jesse, how are you? Okay. Get back!
I might have hit my vest.
An internal investigation says that Acorn could be seen striking the top of the officer's patrol car. The officer said he thought the sound was a gunshot and believed he had been hit. Nigga, you know if you got shot. Now, I've never been shot, but I've had my car shot up before. And when the bullets hit the car, you can tell when some shit's hitting the car. So I can only imagine how a bullet would feel if you actually got hit with one. Yeah, the girlfriend wish she didn't call the police now. Man, the nigga ain't steal the car. Now she's yelling. This nigga's potentially about to die. Man, it's some wild shit, though, but damn. Imagine calling the police on your boyfriend. They put this nigga in handcuffs, and they kill this nigga because you didn't call the police on the nigga.
Okay.
No!
Get back! Get back! I'm not gonna tell you go! Get back! Get back!
Hey, she sound close as hell, don't she? Like she right next to her, about to reload the clip for her. The magazine. Look, hey, nigga, it's a full complete shootout. It's a whole shootout. She's right here in the line of fire. Let's just say it was a gun inside of the car. Nigga, she's standing here. Like, hey, bro, this shit's dangerous.
Get her back now!
No!
Look at this nigga over here. Look at him.
Yeah. You see anything on my vest?
Jackson was unharmed by the incident, but said it left him traumatized. You damn right it left you traumatized, nigga. I'd own this fucking city. Every bullet that went off, I want $1 million for that shit. And listen to this nigga. He talk about my feet went numb.
Did you feel anything? My legs went numb when it hit me. All right. I don't know. My legs went numb for a second. I heard a pop come from. Go this way. Can you move? Yeah. I got the leg.
Yeah, I'm glad they chopped that up and made that quick. Cause that was some bullshit, man. That was some bullshit. Look at this. Let's see if we can hear the Acorn.
Shots fired! Shots fired! Shots fired! Shots fired! You know.
Dog. No. We need to point out, watch how far this nigga rolls. All right, you see where the vehicle is. You see where the vehicle is. Watch this shit. This nigga takes the first row at the very back of the truck. He's in the beginning of the row. He just tucked and rolled, right?
Shots fired! Shots fired! Shots fired! Shots fired!
This nigga is 3 car lengths away from where he initially rode at, dog. This nigga's been waiting his whole life to do some shit like this. This nigga took a tumble, nigga. Look how far he rode. Look. Look, the roll starts right at the back of the truck. This nigga's about to roll over 3 times, drop to a knee like Spider-Man, and then start shooting. Look, watch closely. He takes an extra step. Look, okay, he's jumping. Look, took a step. Put his hands on the ground. I thought you was shot, nigga. How you put your hands on the ground to brace for the tumble? This nigga is a goddamn menace. Watch this shit. This nigga did this shit. He took a step and he put his hands down so he could roll over. Look at this shit. Watch. He took a step forward. He's into the roll. Took one more step. Put his hands down. Did a little cartwheel. Look at this. Both hands touch the ground. Goes to the elbow. Look. Down. Rolls on his back. Rolls on his stomach. Rolls on his back. Rolls on his stomach.
Shots fired!
Drops to his knee in the middle of the street, man. Dropped to the knee in the middle of the street. So this nigga did 3 rolls. That nigga said, shot fired. Dog. This dude should not have been allowed to resign, man. This nigga, look how far back this nigga rolled, man. You could put 3 cars in this shit, man. I did not notice that the first time. Look at the initial roll. He jogs forward, takes a step. One more step, hands on the ground. Look at this. Hands are firmly placed. I thought you went numb, nigga. I thought you was numb, nigga. Here's the first roll. Camera in the air. Camera in the grass. Camera in the air. Camera in the grass.
Shots fired!
Look how calm he was. Shots fired. He pulls his gun. He pulls his gun out, drops to one knee. This nigga thought he was going to be a hero today, y'all. After emptying the clip, he falls on his back. He's exhausted. That bullet just took all energy. He falls on his back. But he remembers he's in the middle of a shootout. So somehow he miraculously crawls himself to safety because he knew he was not going to die on this battlefield. Not today, not tonight. No way, no how. Shots fired. He forgets what he's saying because the bullet is lodged right next to his spinal cord. So he doesn't know if he's going to be able to survive. And the only thing that's going on in his mind is, can I make it home to my wife and kids? Because the day you wear your wedding ring to the job is the day you don't go home to her. So that's all he could think of. Now look at this. He's drained, but he realizes he's still in the middle of a shootout. So he has to make sure he empties the clip because he doesn't want them to shoot back. He's firing off enough shots just to give him enough time to be able to escape. Hopefully his partner can hold it down. Empty the clip. Look, he's crawling.
Do you know your
This nigga, bro. Oh man. Let me know if y'all hear it, because he said you could hear it when on the girl's side, but none of that sounded. Listen to these gunshots here. Listen to these. None of these sound like an Acorn. One Acorn ain't about to be this loud. So you hear this?
I'm hit. Oh.
Now let's hear if we heard anything that loud over here with the lady.
Do you know your tag number off the top of your head? Okay, it's okay.
Okay, I did hear some like king, but
Okay, it's okay. Do you know your tag number off the top of your head? Okay.
Okay, I did hear like a king, but it didn't sound like no gunshot. If you listen, like right before she say the tag number.
Oh.
Do you know your tag number off the top of your head? Okay, it's okay. What?
No, he's not on the police force, so he resigned, and right now, I don't think they punished him or anything. But yeah, I did hear a little like king, but it didn't sound like no gunshot though. Look at this nigga, bruh. This nigga, while he was yelling, was running and rolling. If you really getting shot at, ain't nobody yelling no shots fired. Nigga. You trying to get the safety and start to fire back. You got to radio that in. Hey, nigga, they shooting.
Wait, right there? Jesse, are you okay? Get in the house! Get in the house! Jesse!
Watch this nigga crawling, bro. Look at this nigga, bro. This nigga crawls from the middle of the street to behind the Tesla, man. This nigga just rolled 20 feet and then crawled another 20, bro. This nigga used everything he learned in the academy training from the obstacle course today. Now, they tell you, you might use this one day in real life, and this nigga said, I'm going to apply it to today.
Where is he?
Look at this nigga, man.
43, give me traffic. Shots fired. I got a deputy down.
And she still got the paperwork in her hand, bro. Well, I'm about to go to sleep, man. that was thrilling right there. Exhilarating. I don't know any other words to put with it. Complete buffoonery. Yeah, hopefully this guy, Marquise Jackson, M.A. All right, here we go. So it is the article. He said, I'm damaged for life. Oskaloosa man recalls deputies shooting at him in patrol car, handcuffed and unarmed.
Why an Okaloosa County Sheriff's deputy resigned after a shooting in November.
The body camera footage that shows exactly what happened that day has been released. News 5's Haley Kennedy joins us now in the studio to show us this really shocking video and maybe even more shocking what led up to the shooting.
Yeah, and after nearly 2 months of investigating, the Okaloosa County Sheriff's Office has determined what the deputy originally thought was a gunshot was actually an acorn falling onto the deputy's patrol car. Now, what the deputy did in this video that we are about to show you has been declared a violation of their policies on excessive use of control.
Shots fired!
This is body camera footage of Deputy Jesse Hernandez claiming shots were fired after hearing a pop in early November. Sergeant Beth Roberts then begins to shoot as well at the vehicle both deputies believe the threat was coming from.
Jesse, are you okay?
Inside that SUV was Marquise Jackson, a man accused of taking his girlfriend's car and sending her threats. Prior to the shooting, body camera footage shows the deputies at a house on McLaurin Circle in Fort Walton Beach, Florida, responding to a complaint filed by the girlfriend. Jackson is then seen arriving to the scene. He was detained, searched, and handcuffed, then put in the backseat of an SUV. A few moments later is when Hernandez claims he was hit by a bullet.
We hold our officers to a very high standard of service. And this particular time, we let the public down.
After nearly 2 months of investigation, the Okaloosa County Sheriff's Office determined that Deputy Hernandez was in violation of their excessive use of control policy. He resigned from his position in December in the middle of the investigation, and Sergeant Roberts was determined to be acting in the code of the policy. Both deputies were cleared of any criminal charges.
But we have just as equally and just as important of an obligation to our public. Even if they're being investigated for a felony crime, we have that same obligation to protect them.
Jackson, who was sitting in the back of the SUV being shot at, left the scene unharmed. However, he states in a Facebook post that he is mentally not okay and has not been the same since.
To that end, I can only apologize to Mr. Jackson and his family.
The Okaloosa County Sheriff's Office says both deputies were up to date on their resistance training and firearm qualifications.
Man, fuck all that. I don't give a fuck. These motherfuckers is qualified. These niggas tried to kill me. Hey, Marquise, I know this happened back in November, but dog, don't fuck with her no more, bro. That motherfucker almost got you smoked, nigga. Hey, Marquise, we almost had her.
Are you okay? Okay.
Damn, boy. Nigga. That nigga said all I could do was depend on God, man, for real. That just tells you, hey, won't they do it? Let me see what his Facebook post say. Oh, nigga, we definitely not reading all of that. We definitely not reading all this. On November 12th, I signed the police sheriff. I was confused on why I was being searched because they never told me anything. I decided to cooperate and just follow the demands. I was searched multiple times, then unlawfully handcuffed and placed into the backseat of a cop car. A few moments later, I hear an officer scream, "I'm hit, he's armed." As soon as that was announced, multiple shots were fired at me while I was stuck in the back seat. All I could do was lean over and play dead to not prevent from getting shot in the head. I was scared to death. All I could do was depend on God. I ignored everything I prayed for. Windows were shattered on me the whole time as bullets continued flying across. I was blessed not to get hit by any bullets, hurt physically or mentally. I'm not okay. I haven't been the same since. I don't think this feeling I have will ever change. I truly believe I'm damaged for life. As shots stopped firing, officers started telling me, put my hands up. Mind you, I'm handcuffed. Exactly. Oh, man. Fuck that. He said, I reminded them that I was handcuffed, which led them to begin to tell me to sit straight up. However, like, come on, man. They just shooting. We seen all them niggas with ARs. They had the choppers out. This nigga thought he got shot. Nigga, imagine you getting up and you ain't got your hands up because you handcuffed and they talking about sit up. Hell no, nigga. Y'all need to send somebody over here to look in this motherfucker. Send EOD. I'm not sitting up, nigga. I'm handcuffed, bruh. I ain't got no weapon, nigga. I'm handcuffed. He said, I looked straight down the barrel of Officer Batiste's gun and saw several other officers with their guns aimed at me. I left it up to God and just sat there. Now, there was that time I told you guys in D.C., there's about 20 officers that pulled their guns on me and my older brother. Now, that was some scary shit. That was the first time I ever had a cop pull a gun. I was 20 years old. But they said I fit the description because I had on a tall tee, a black hat, and I had braids. They thought we robbed a Burger King. That was some scary shit. So I understand what this brother is going through. Now, the police ain't shoot at me, but it was about 20 of them that had their guns drawn on us. I eventually found a way to rest my cuffed hands on the shattered window area to show that it was that I wasn't armed. A few minutes later, they swarmed the car and slammed me on the ground to search me and look for any injuries. When I got up, I was led to an ambulance. At the moment, I just saw how many officers there were, but I imagine I can't get out of my head is seeing how bad my mom was hurt crying right before I got into the ambulance. While in the ambulance, they cut off all my clothes and continued checking for injuries. I was taken to Fort Walton Beach Medical Center, still handcuffed. Then they took me into Oskaloosa County Courthouse to book me into the system by taking pictures and fingerprints. I continued to ask every officer I saw, what was I being charged with? And they all said the same thing. I don't know. We're waiting on more info. I sat in the cell for hours. Eventually, an officer told me I'm free to go and that I am not charged with anything. They are trying to cover this up by not giving out the body cam footage. I need for everyone to repost, share, and tag anyone you could think of. Man, stop calling this nigga Ben Crump, bro. This nigga Ben Crump ain't helped nobody. It's just like calling Reverend Jesse Jackson and fucking Al Sharpton. Them niggas is there for publicity. Them niggas ain't getting shit done. Get you a real fucking lawyer. Don't go get you no goddamn activist. Get a real lawyer that's gonna put boot to ass. All these activists are just showing up, talking shit, and ain't getting shit done. Get a real fucking, go get the lawyers that what's the comedian? What's the comedian? That got all that $90 million from Walmart. Get them lawyers. Get them lawyers on your case, man. What's that dude's name? Y'all know what I'm talking about, man. Tracy Morgan. Get they lawyers. Damn, that's some wild shit right there, bro. Yeah, don't get you no activist. Go get you someone that's gonna get fucking active. I'm talking about in the courtroom. Them activists, they ain't gonna do nothing but just talk, and then we ain't gonna hear nothing else from them. And then they're gonna pop back up on some old bullshit a little bit later on. But you ain't never heard Al Sharpton or Jesse Jackson or Ben Crump getting nobody what they fucking deserve. That's why I say, if anything ever happens to me, go get a lawyer. Don't go get no fucking activist. This ain't no activist type situation. This is a get active in the courtroom situation. This is a nigga like me need 100 M's type situation. Y'all can go fight for justice like on your own time. This is I need y'all to fight for me. I need y'all to fight for me. Like, what's going on right now? What's the dude? Ben Crump? That nigga is with Master P and Snoop Dogg. If nothing comes out of this, y'all gonna be like, damn, Mo, you was right about that. But man, I'm about to go ahead and go to bed, man. That's some crazy shit. We do need to I need to get on this channel a little bit more. If you haven't subscribed to the Mo You Know, subscribe there. We will be doing more stuff. And like I said, I'm gonna try to expand it, and I'm getting some stuff together for the studio. Hopefully it'll come in this weekend and we can start getting some things rolling. I can start having some guests. So hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Remember, if you don't take anything from my channel, you can run, but you can't hide. Tomorrow is Thursday. Get ready.